Hey guys, I'm back with another weird video. So, like, I was gonna make this last night, but I didn't, so I'll make it today. I was just gonna make a video and look for some silver and talk about Betty White and Mandela effects, so I don't think I'll find any silver. I made a video before. I don't think I'll find much, if any. So, we'll just start checking them out. But anyways, I remember Betty White dying back in like 2004, 2009. Like in between that. And it wasn't an internet hoax, because I remember people mourning about it. And all of a sudden, you know, she's alive. But I don't recall her being alive till for like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So it was really weird. But it's not just that. There's other people. You know, my condolence to Betty White's family and all that. You know, I'm not making this to upset anybody. It's just because, you know, I don't remember. I just remember her being dead. I remember it really well. So, I'm not the only one, so sorry if that upsets anybody. I'm not trying to upset anybody. But you know what about Louis Anderson? I remember Louis Anderson dying back in the, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s. Before the internet hoaxes of actors dying. You know, another one's like John Goodman. I remember him dying too, but that one's just been recently, like the last 10 years. But there's been a ton of internet hoaxes on him too, so I don't think that's it. So no silver still. So I went and got these at the bank, and I think they had a case, they said, but they needed to keep some, so they just gave me like 44 rolls instead of 50 rolls, or whatever it is. $440 instead of 500. So, but yeah, I keep thinking I'll be one of those lucky people on YouTube. Open a box and it's like half silver. That's never gonna happen. Yeah, I doubt it. So, but anyways, yeah. Here's the other thing about the Mandela effect. I know for sure I'm not crazy, because, you know, I remember 52 states in the United States. I don't remember 50. I remember 52 states in the United States. I remember Washington, D.C. being a state. I believe the other one's Cincinnati. I don't remember for sure, but the way this reality works, Matrix, whatever you want to call it, I'm pretty sure it's Cincinnati. And that's just my gut feeling on the guess, because just all the stuff about Cincinnati. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might be in the Matrix. So. But I don't remember District of Columbia. I didn't know about that till 2012. That just blows my mind. District of Columbia. That's just funny. You know, it's a sovereign union. They got their own flags and courthouses and judges. They don't apply to the rest of the American law. I didn't learn about that. And if I did, and I was in your classroom and I was sitting next to you, I was either an NPC, or, you know, I had no conscience or soul in me, or my soul was in another reality, and I might have just been there as an empty seater, you know, just learning your 50 states, because I sure didn't learn 50 when I went to school. So I remember 52. And that one's always drove me nuts. That one makes me feel like I am crazy, because that one's always drove me nuts. I think I realized that back probably around 2006. I never put really any of it together. I just thought maybe I was going crazy. And, but District of Columbia, and then when I learned Washington, D.C. isn't a state, yeah, I don't know. That made my brain hurt back before I even knew there was a Mandela effect thing going on, a term for my craziness. But anyways, yeah, there's nothing still. So I lost my thought for a second. Sorry, guys. So District of Columbia. District of Columbia. I know there's a couple people out there who's going to be like, District of Columbia? What is he talking about? Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, it sucks waking up because it really feels like you're in hell. I'm not going to lie, it does. I'm sorry if you're waking up and I'm slowly waking you up. I'm really sorry, but I still think it's better to be awake in hell than to be asleep and be tricked the whole time you're asleep, where everything's just a fake TV show where it's all scripted, and if they don't like it, they just go and edit it and change it. That's how it works. And every once in a while you'll see them change it, and it makes you think you're crazy, but you're not. I promise you're not. You're just awake. I don't know if that means your pineal gland's working, and so the collective conscience, like the 100 monkey syndrome, washing their potatoes in the river, the river, and 200 miles away some other monkeys learned it at the same time, even though there was no way for them to learn it from them monkeys. Yeah. So anyways, I don't think I'm going to find any silver, but I'm hoping I do. What about Beth Midler? Bette Midler. I remember Beth Midler. That one I know for sure is crazy. That one freaked me out when I put that one together, like, I don't know, 5 years ago. Do you guys remember, for the people what have been Mandela affected forever, been aware of it for, 4 or 5 years now? What do you guys think of the whole, when CERN was going and everybody was losing their mind because things kept changing? You had flip-flops. So I experienced a couple of them, but the big one was Houston, we had a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Had a problem. Anyways, I seen a couple other ones too. But that one, I seen that one like quick, within like a week of each other, I think. That was a creepy part. So, and the other thing I was going to say about that, so like, say it is CERN, right? And all the people would have been affected for a while, know what I'm talking about? Well, why wouldn't it, Why wouldn't it? What were they colliding? The God particle? If God if you have any part of God in you, it would affect you. Why would it be called the Mandela effect? Isn't that crazy how it all works out? For sure it is, right? No more silver. But then I remember when I was a kid that the devil was casted in earth, but now it's on earth. So are we in hell? I kind of think we might be like a level before where it gets worse. I think progressively that's where we're going. That's sad to say, because I didn't think I was that bad of a person, honestly. I guess maybe I was. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll, my conscience will move to another reality here in a while. Maybe I was just post-experience, or try to help, maybe wake someone up. Might be watching this video to realize that, they need to ask for forgiveness from God and change their ways and try to be a good person, caring and loving. The main thing's love. I know that's what it is. It's just love. That's the secret to everything. It's gotta be. I just have a feeling I know it is. So we wouldn't be in this position. They wouldn't be screwing with us and making us feel crazy if there was nothing about it. we obviously have stuff to lose, or we still wouldn't be playing this stupid game. We'd be done with it. It'd be over. But they got to somehow make it worse for all of us. Make us make bad decisions, where things get worse. So, you know, I think I died in 1992. I really do. I think I died back in 1992. I started seeing a lot of things change, weird things around me, like I couldn't explain, and things just seemed like I got booted into some different life in a way, but it wasn't different, but it was. It just, there's so many different things, and I didn't know. I didn't put it together, you know. I remember arguing with my mom about that time about Jiffy peanut butter and Jif, because, you know, I don't like peanut butter that don't have nuts in it. I don't think Jif makes a peanut butter without nuts. I remember arguing about that because, you know, every peanut butter I ever ate was like, it had nuts. It was usually Skippy, you know, so my mom never bought Jif. I remember arguing with my mom about it. Why would you buy Jif? No one likes Jif peanut butter. No one likes, you know, peanut butter with no peanuts in it. Just cream. No one likes that. Anyways, I got distracted on peanut butter. So, but I seen a lot of things change, you know. And when I was a kid, it felt like I was in heaven, you know. And now I feel like I'm in hell. So is that what that is? Are we, you know, slowly falling to, as we get older and we get closer to death, like all our deaths? Because I'm wondering, you know, do we have 9 lives? Do we keep dying and going to other realities? You know, I don't know. You know, we don't come back until we're dead in every reality. I mean, that could be what it is. A lot of people think that. You know, where do our loved ones go that actually do die and don't come back, you know? You know, I haven't experienced any family members died and come back yet. As soon as I do, you guys will know. I'll be making a video. So how crazy would it be if we just kept reliving the same life over and over again? Like reincarnation, you know? But instead of, like, you know, we move into different animals or things or people, we just keep living the same life we have over and over again through different realities, you know? So say there's, like, you know, 9 realities or 12 different ones, and we can't perceive most of them. What are, you know, where we're stuck at. You know, what would it, you just jump in and out is what I was kind of thinking. Like, so you jump in, like, you know, you'd be here for a couple days, and then you'd jump out, and you'd be jumping back into another time in your life. You know, might be like 5 years later or 3 years earlier. You know, I've kind of thought that before. You know, with me dying in 1992, I can't jump back. You know, my conscious don't jump back. And I only got one way to go until I'm, you know, I've spent my 9 lives. You know, then maybe I won't be broken. I'll be able to go back. But like, I kind of doubt it. You never know. Sorry guys, I had to edit this so it made sense. So what I meant by I can't go back is because I died in that reality. So I can't go back into that old reality where I grew up in before 1992, is what I'm trying to say. So like, even though I can't go back in time, I'll never get back to that reality where before I grew up, before I died. Because I died in that reality, I can't change back and forth between those old realities where I died. Those are no longer there. I can't access them until I die all the way again, hopefully. Here's another weird thing. Like, I remember, like, you know, I remember everything. Like, my childhood seems like I remember all of it. But some of it's still just foreign towards me. Like, you know, it just, I know that I did those things, and they just don't feel right. They feel foreign. But then other things feel like, you know, the only way to explain it is like home. Like, that was, you know, 100% me, and there's no doubt about it, and that they feel normal and natural. And then other things, I know it was there, and I was doing that, or I, did this or had that, or was, just whatever the circumstance may be. Like, it just, some of it feels foreign to me. Like, even some of my friends, like, felt home to me, and some felt kind of foreign when I was a kid. It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain. I know it's probably not making sense, but like, some of my memories just feel a little off than the other ones. The other ones feel like, they resonate. They like feel a lot better than the other ones. I guess that's the best way to explain it. I think that's weird how some of it seems different than the others. I don't know. Just another thought I had. Figured I'd share it. So, yeah, the whole Matrix server reality system's all weird. It just seems so weird. It doesn't make sense. I can't believe I haven't found any silver. This sucks. So, anyways, I don't know what else I was going to talk about. I'll think of stuff. Hold on, give me a minute. I'll pause it again. See if I can find something to talk about. So, Quantum of Conscience. I watch his channel a little bit. He talks about those chemtrails behind the planes that last forever. There's no silver. And, some of them stay up there forever. And like he says, we walked into this reality, which I agree. We weren't part of it. And then later on, we just walked into it. So it's always been this way for everybody that's been here. But for us, it's changed. But it didn't change. We walked into something different. What was that? Cool. Look, someone, oh no, it's just soda pop or something. We walked into it, but here's the thing. What if those chemtrails were, two different ways? One stayed up there forever, and then one dissipated and, went away in like a minute after you seen it, like back when we were kids. What if we still have those realities right here and we can perceive some of them? We just can't reach them or get to them. How crazy would that be? Like, every reality is just stacked in on each other. And we're just locked into one reality. How cool would it be to like jump on a rocket and like attach yourself to that plane so you could go back to your old realities, your old world, where things made sense, where Washington D.C. was a state still. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna lose like subscribers. Oh well. Yeah, at least some of my crazy thoughts. Maybe someone will agree with me, but who knows? Probably not. I might be way out there, huh? So, did any of you guys ever ask, like, Washington D.C. or Washington, Seattle? Did you guys ever hear anybody say that? I did. I'm sure there's a bunch of people who did too. Because back in the day, before that, you wouldn't get confused because they'd outright say it, like, oh yeah, I went to Washington. You went to Washington? Yeah, Washington, D.C. No, yeah, I went to Seattle, Washington. They like fix it before. And that was the other reason I noticed it, because like they quit saying it. So, anyways, do you guys remember anybody saying it like that? That's where I got confused all the time, because I always got confused with those two states later on after it. So crazy, huh? How did I not notice this crap till way later? So weird. So, why do you guys think our conscience moves, to other realities? You think it's just when we die? I don't think it's just that. I think it also moves just when... Holy crap, what is that? Is that brand new? What is it? Holy crap, we got a 2020. Woo woo. That thing is brand new. I don't think you guys can see it. Wasn't planning on showing off any coins. Wasn't going to find any silver, but that's cool. How come it's not stacked right next to like 4 silvers? Like, old ass silvers. Where the roll wasn't rigged at all, Just put a 2020 right next to like 3 walking liberties, you know, from the 1930s. 100 years coin difference. That'd be funny, huh? Anyways, we'll go with that. I believe those videos. They're totally real. I'm not a sucker. Oh, that's 2016. There's nothing there. What was I talking about again? Anyways, yeah. So what do you guys think it is? You guys think we just move? I think some of it we move. And I think the big ones are when we die. And we don't die, but I think we do, you know? Do we die in those other realities? I don't know. I kind of think we do, but maybe we don't. Maybe an NPC just takes our spot. That's just, you know, some of these people we see nowadays everywhere. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think that kind of proves it, you know. It's where all these people we used to know have all kind of changed, and, you know, they're don't even seem like some of the people they used to be back when we were, you know, knew them 10, 15 years ago. Like, you know, some of them are just not even the same person. I mean, I don't have to convince even the crazy people about that nowadays, I don't think. That's the weird part. So, all that opened like 440 bucks. I didn't find any silver. But I found a 2020 coin. It's kind of beat up. Anyways. But I'll go through the box and double check. But I haven't seen anything. So, every once in a while, you know, I keep these things around my room. And I'll look at them. Like, my oldest son, he didn't know about this. Like the dash in between that. I found that walking on the side of the road. It's just someone's hubcap piece fell off, so I just throw it in my room and look at it every once in a while, make sure something hasn't changed. You know, my son gave me this when he was way younger. I might have to zoom in so you guys can see that one. Why won't it read it? Come on, zoom, 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 zoom. Man, I might have to edit that somehow. Why can't it zoom? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Finally. 2 minutes later. And then, you know, like I look at these kind of things. You probably can't read it, but I'll try to zoom. Oh, there we go. You know, same with these. They haven't changed. We don't need to zoom, I guess, right? It's still the same. Don't worry. Burn stain, not steam. So, and then, you know, don't worry, guys. I pulled out the manual, see if it was in there. It wasn't. This is the NES game. So, you know me, I had to get out the old Nintendo Power, you know, and see if I could see any residue. I didn't see anything, but I did find this, you know. This one bothers me too. Some people call it a Mandela effect. So if you look, like, see, like the dollar sign, it's even on the game. Let's see, where do I see it? Oh, right there. So, like, it's just one slash, you know. And then look at this. Look how crazy that is. That's on the game, but the other ones, it's all just one slash. Some people call that a Mandela effect, but the funny part is I read an article that says it was the dollar sign with the U underneath for US, but people just got lazy and quit doing the under. I don't know. Yeah. I'm making myself feel more crazier. Anyways, who knows? Who knows what, yeah, that whole thing just changed. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.